In a world where dreams collide, Sarah's voice a gentle guide. Through the realms of time and space, she takes us to a sacred place.
Yeah. What's the very first thing that you notice? A little white dog came up to me. Tell me about the white dog. How would you describe it? It's wiry and short. It's kind of like a Scottish terrier. Tell me more. I just feel darkness around me. Tell me about this darkness. What do you notice about it? It feels very open. Kind of cold. And if you were to imagine that you had a flashlight and turn it on in there, what would you notice? I'm in a cave. How would you describe what you see or feel? There's drawings on the walls, like red. They're I see red pictures on the walls. What do the pictures look like that are in red? They seem very simple. I see a sun symbol. They kind of look like people. So it looks like people and a sun symbol. Do you see anything else? They're kind of like lines and squiggles on the walls. And the floor of the cave is dirt. Tell me more about the cave. What is this cave like? It is my home. There's a fire pit. Inside the cave though, there's like an opening where the smoke comes out. Are there any smells inside this cave that you notice? Kind of like moss smells, like wetness. You can see the water coming, water on the rocks. Does it look like you live in this cave alone or with others? I feel like I am alone now, but others do come to me. Tell me about this when they come. What is that like? I'm very happy but nervous at the same time. Happy to be with people. Maybe nervous because I know they're gonna leave again. Oh. And when they are there, when you are with the other people there, what do these other people look like? What do you sense about them? We have a good time. Lots of music. They play. They have beards. How would you describe them? They have very strong arms. They have beards and it's almost like their clothes are from Native Americans, like from deerskin. Tell me about the music that they play. They drum on things. Someone has a fiddle. How do you feel about the music when it's played? So happy. Tell me about yourself. If you look down or sense, do you see what your feet look like there? They're barefoot. They're dirty. Look up your body. How would you describe your body there? I see my hair. It's similar to the hair I have now, but it's much thicker, dark and longer. It's very curly and long. My clothes are simple. I want to say linen. If you feel your clothes, how do they feel on your body? Rough. What color does it look like your skin is? I am black woman, this dark. And as you focus in on your body there, does your body feel healthy or not?
It does.
What about young or old? What do you notice about your body there?
I feel very healthy, very strong. I feel I am like a medicine woman. I think that's why people come to me.
Tell me about that. What do you notice?
There's a lot of jars around, like clay, or and I just see a bunch of clay pots on the ground. And I have herbs hanging in the cave.
What happens when people come to see you? What do you do?
Sometimes I lay them down on the floor in the cave. There's like a mat, a straw mat that they lay on. I use my hands. Sometimes I make poultices of herbs, and I put them on this man's eyes, and then I use my hands to help heal, to help scan the body.
Tell me about this. How do you do that?
It has been something that has been passed down to me. My mother did, and now I can do. I can feel the areas that need help.
What do they feel like? How do you know when they need help?
It's like my hands light up like little portals. I feel it in my hands, and it sends energies from my whole body. And my hands, they like vibrate.
And your mother taught you this?
I would watch her do it.
Did she do it the same way?
Yes, but I see she had more people around her when she would do this. More women, more like-minded women. I feel so for some reason I am in the cave because I had to be in hiding.
Tell me about that.
It was not safe to practice out publicly anymore. Many women my heart hurts. Many I just see a lot of suffering around the fact that we had to go in hiding.
Oh, I see.
It hurt a lot of people.
See. And when you would watch your mom, what was that like? Tell me more about that. When you would watch your mom practice and all the people were around, what did she do? And what did you notice?
She was very good at what she did. She would sing, and she too would scan the body. The other women would gather different herbs, and she would let me muddle the herbs in big stone.
Tell me more.
My mother was beautiful.
What does your mother look like there?
My mother is she has her hair up, like wrapped in a towel. But she keeps changing from being a white woman to a black woman. I don't know why, but she's very warm, her energy. She's Caribbean.
Okay.
She's Caribbean.
And tell me about this place where she does her practice. What does it look like around? You said there are herbs and everything. Tell me more about what it looks like there.
Where my mother is, she had a tent set up by the ocean, by the beach. It was a circular hut. It was much more open.
I see. And so when your mother's practicing, tell me more about that. You said there are other women that...
There's women. I see there's bones in her tent. the women are just there to help her, to help prepare, the the herbs. Mm.
How do they do that?
They first get the water from the ocean and boil it, and then it takes a long time. Oh, they use the salt when they from the ocean when they boil it, when it's left behind. Mm.
What do they do with that?
I feel they do many things with it. They sometimes they just give it a pinch of salt to people like medicine. Sometimes they help clean wounds with it. They also use seaweed, I see. They wrap people in it.
Why do they do that?
I feel it strengthens the person. It strengthens them. They like to use anything they can from the ocean. My mother has when she's not, I see gold on her wrists, gold bracelets. And I believe she helps sailors. I believe she helps people from the sea when they come across our island. And they gift her these bracelets.
I see. Tell me about the sailors that come across the sea. What is that like when they come?
They are I just see a lot of dark scruffy heads. One of them was my father.
Oh, Tell me about that.
He was a very strong, healthy man. See, like a big dark-skinned man. He was jolly. They laughed with each other a lot.
You get a sense what happened to him?
I feel like he tried to protect my mother from something. I almost feel like he was stabbed in the heart. Yeah. Mm.
Tell me more about this.
I just see my parents being ripped away, but something stabbed him from the back through his heart. So my mother saw it. She saw him die. And then I think they took us. I was young. That's why I don't live on that island anymore. That's why I live in a cave.
Oh, so tell me about this. So, who took you? What happened?
Like a white man. White men, very... They were funny when they came to the beach because they had so much heavy clothing on.
What did it look like?
Almost looked like mesh silver rings, like iron. Their teeth were gross. They had all black in their teeth. And they didn't look healthy. But they had weapons that were their strength.
What did their weapons look like?
See, like a musket. They lit fire to my mother's tent. And I just see lots of swords. A lot of crying. We didn't want them to come. We didn't need anyone to come.
Tell me more.
We I just see a ship in the distance. That's just what I see.
What does that ship look like? What do you notice about it?
And many, many sails.
And these men, are they wearing any kind of colors or anything, or no?
No, the flags were just white.
And so what happened after they came and they stabbed your father and they set fire to your mother's tent? Then what happened?
I feel we went on the boat with them.
Tell me about this.
The boat was long. My mom, she didn't make it.
Why? What happened?
I did not have the she got sick, I think, from one of the men. We didn't have what we had on our island to heal her. She could have lived, but then I would not have gotten the power that she passed on to me in my hands.
Tell me about this.
She cut her hands together and we placed them. We placed our hands together, and she spoke words. I don't know what she's saying. My blood is your blood. My spirit is your spirit. My soul is your soul. My gift is your gift. And my body, I feel it now, is lit up.
Tell me about that. What does that feel like?
It feels like a circuit, like I was plugged in, and it circulates throughout my body. But she said I could not give, I had to protect it. I had to protect it.
Tell me more.
She died. I had to stay with her dead body on the boat for some time.
Tell me about that.
It was horrible. There was rats. I tried to protect her body. They eventually just threw her off the boat. But I knew that wasn't her. I knew she was with me.
How did you know this?
I could feel her. I knew when she gave me her energy, that was it.
And what did it feel like to you after she gave you her energy to feel her? How did that feel to you?
It was so comforting. So comforting. I could feel my father too. I miss them. I was so blessed to have them. They were such vibrant people, very healthy people. They did not need to go like that. That's why people come to visit me, because her legacy lived on through me.
Tell me about this.
When the boat got to the shore, I see that white dog again, that little wiry dog. I followed it. When the ship docked, there is chaos of offloading the ship, and I slipped away quietly. I did not run. I tried to be very soft. I'm in a town. They have clay roofs. And some of the homes are whitish and some are pink. But I kept walking, and when I got to the outskirts of town, I ran. It's like the dog was guiding me. I followed it. And that's how I found the cave.
What happened when you found the cave?
I was happy but so sad, so alone. I didn't know what I'd do.
What did you do?
I would go into town sometimes to get looks like some different kinds of produce sometimes. And that's how someone knew of me, that I was in the cave. They were friends with my father.
Tell me about this town. What does it look like?
It's a busy town. I see wooden carts. I see women have fancier dresses on. I see a purple dress. They look pretty, but so hard to move in. The town, I'd only just go in and out. I wouldn't stay long.
Does anybody look at you in a way that's strange or no?
Yes. I see when I go into town, I'm more so because my skin is different. I stand out. But many people have slaves of my color there, so I'm not too unusual. I'm just different. But I am free. No one owns me.
And so when you get the produce, what do people think that you are doing to you? Do they talk to you at all?
I get them from other people that are of the same skin as me.
Oh.
So they do not ask questions, but I don't say much. Because I know I don't want any jealousy or people to talk.
Mm-hmm. I see. And what else do you notice?
I just see blue eyes in front of me. I don't know why.
Tell me more about that.
The eyes, they're kind. I don't know more. I just see the eyes.
Interesting. So you go to town to get the produce, and then you go into your cave, and you said someone knew it was you. They knew your father. Can you tell me more about that?
Yes. He would come. This man would. He knew my father. His ankles. There's something wrong with his ankle. But it was hard for him to get to my cave. So people brought him there. And that's how people started to come.
Tell me about this. So they brought him to you. And then what happened?
I healed him. I healed him with my hands. And they were amazed. And that is when we had our first celebration. That's when we danced again. That's when I felt happy again. They would give me some kind of like gold coins for what I did. That's how I would help get items in town.
Oh, I see. What else do you notice?
I look very strong. I must be built like my father. I Mm. I have an anklet on, and I see the dog at my feet. He doesn't always stay with me, but he will for a little bit. And then he always goes and comes back.
Tell me about this. Tell me about this dog.
I think the dog is of a wealthy family, but for some reason he still finds me.
Huh.
And when I am alone, I meditate a lot.
How do you meditate? Tell me about your type of meditation.
I sit in silence, and when I sit, I can feel like I'm plugged into that circuit again. I can feel the energy moving in my body, and that is what recharges me to use my hands. That's what helps me connect, is by connecting to Source.
I see. And do you notice if you get any type of messages or anything like that? Or is it not like that in your meditations?
It is. They are. No, I just feel what my body feels like. Yes, they do help me know what plants to use.
Tell me about this. What does that feel like, or what do you notice?
I will see it in my mind's eye. It will talk to me, and I will go out and find it. And then I will prepare it. And most times, I will get this information before the person comes to me that even needs it. I will know what they need before they come.
Wow. Is there anything else about this that looks interesting?
I see black ants.
Tell me about that. What do these black ants look like?
They are a little larger. I see many of them, and I see their white eggs. I think I eat the ants sometimes, but they are also my friends.
Tell me more. And what kind of relationship do you feel you have with them?
I think they're active community. I like to see them all working together. And they are so strong. I see them carry things to their own caves. Mm. It's kind of just dark right now.
I see. So let's leave that scene and move ahead in time to where something else important is happening in that lifetime and be there now. What's the very first thing that you notice?
I don't see anything.
Hmm.
I see a white, light-looking deer out of the dark.
Tell me more.
Mm. That is what I see. I see
Okay, let's leave that scene then, and let's move back in time in that same lifetime that we were looking at to the last moment of that life and be there now. What makes it the last moment?
I am old. I feel I am I feel like I am on it is like a bed.
Oh, like a bed?
I think I just died in my sleep.
What is that like? What do you notice about that?
That I was at peace to go. That my work was done.
Is there anything you notice about leaving your body that looks interesting or important?
I see that when I died, I was pushed out into the ocean. My body was.
By who?
It looks like say was their the blue eyes. I feel like whoever had those blue eyes was what pushed me out into the ocean. I think they loved me.
And how did you feel about that, being pushed out into the ocean? Did you have a thought about that?
I think I felt like I was going where they put my mother, out into the ocean.
I see. And after your soul has left that body and you could look back on that life, do you get a sense as to what the lesson or the purpose of that life was?
Yes, I needed to receive that gift, the gift of healing.
And do you get where that island was? Can you see it from above?
I cannot.
Okay. And can you tell me more about the lessons of that life that you notice now being outside of that life?
The importance of community. And to let people into my life, to trust people.
It's wonderful. Now let's just leave that life behind, just leaving that woman there to continue on her journey. Can I speak directly with Sarah's higher self now, please? Directly with her soul, the part of her that knows everything about anything that has ever happened. Can I speak directly to that part?
Yeah.
I respect the power of the higher self. And I know you take really good job of Sarah's body. Why did you show her that lifetime? What did you want her to see?
Her vitality, her beauty, and her strength. Her gifts. How loved she was. How special she is.
Tell me about how special she is. What do you want to tell her?
Keep going. Keep going. It's okay that you don't know right now. It's okay. Because I have to it, that I am that Sarah is all with one, and that there is light in me to share.
So how can she best share this light? Tell me about that.
She can, by becoming happy again, by finding joy, by doing what she loves, she will know the right moves to make. It is innate in her.
Yeah, but she says she doesn't even know what she likes. She feels very stuck in her life right now. What do you want to tell her?
Be patient. It's coming. It is coming.
What is she supposed to do right now with her schedule? And, she feels such a lack of joy and she hasn't received anything yet. What do you want her to do?
She must exercise. She must continue to move her body. She must move, and she needs to sweat. She needs to activate herself. By moving, she needs to get the circuits in her body flowing, and she will have a spark of creativity.
Now, what exactly does she need to do, and how often does she need to be doing this? Can you tell me more?
She needs to come to the ocean more. She needs to come to the ocean because it releases her of all her stress. She'll go to the ocean more. She needs to dance. She needs to dance.
So, as far as movement, what do you suggest to activate this circuit that would greatly benefit her, and how often?
Every day. She is around so much energy that people take from her energy all day, that it is important that she does it every day. She must move every day.
So, how long does she need to dance for it to really affect her positively?
Just 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes.
Okay.
She can do 10 minutes.
All right, 10 minutes a day. And you said that this will help her activate the circuit?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if she was given that healing ability in a different time, can you just activate that for her now?
We can, but she needs to know. She needs to know how to connect with Source. She needs to be grounded.
Can you tell me exactly what she needs to do to connect with Source?
She needs to be barefoot. She needs to go outside her home and touch the grass. She needs to be present. Not concern herself with other parties.
And if she does this, can she connect with Source?
Yes, she is Source. She will. It is in her.
So is all she really needs to do is ground?
Yeah. She just does. The good will come to her. Like how the dog came to her. her guide will come to her.
Okay, so just to be clear, she just needs to dance 10 minutes a day and put her feet on the ground.
And drink more water. She needs to drink water.
How much water exactly does she need to drink, and why?
She needs to drink more water because she often forgets to, and she needs to continue to hydrate herself because she depletes herself when she does not take care of herself first. She needs to drink more water. She drinks these small glasses, but she knew would need to drink 20 of them to be adequate.
And what will she notice if she drinks 20 of them?
Her senses, everything will become clear. She will be open. It will help flush her body of toxins. So many toxins around her.
Can you scan her body and look deep into her body and tell me how her body looks?
Her body is healthy, but could be healthier. She has a broken heart of love, and that is affecting her. She needs to be reminded that she is loved and has love to give. Her heart affects her body because she is sad, and her sadness brings her down.
What's the very root cause of this broken heart?
She feels like she's been abandoned by people in her life.
What was the purpose of this?
To know that the only person she abandoned was herself.
So what does she need to do?
She must be at peace with herself. She must be at peace with all that is happening around her.
How can she do that?
Just smile. No, it will be okay. It is coming for her. It is.
Why hasn't it come yet?
Her gift, what she has, the world is not ready yet, but it is coming to a point where it will be ready to receive what she has to give.
Why is the world not ready? Why does she have to wait?
Because there is healing that is going on around the family around her. And it will be hard for her to live in her truth. Her family does not support her as well.
What do you want to... Go ahead, sorry.
No.
What do you want to tell her about this?
They are coming around your parents. They will know. They will see it in you that you are happy and that what you have to give is the truth. They will see the change in you, and that change in yourself will be a message to others. The people around Sarah see and feel her hurt, and it breaks their hearts to see her that way. So when she enters her light, her truth, it will be a true testimony to others.
Well, since her heart is affecting everything and affecting her body, and she got these messages, can you heal her heart for her?
Yes, we can. We will heal her heart.
Can you do that now?
It will be healed when she bathes herself in the ocean. She has not done that yet.
Okay, what exactly does she have to do?
She will go into the ocean and she will scoop the salt water and put it to her heart and dunk in the water like she's being baptized. This will help her. This will help her heart.
Wonderful. Okay, thank you for that. Can you tell me how the rest of her body looks?
She is well.
Oh.
She has, her joints are inflamed.
Why?
She puts too much stress on without nurturing herself. She needs to nurture herself.
Can you explain what she really needs to do this nurturing?
She must eat much more leafy greens, dark greens, and much more bright fruits. Fruits that look like the sun. She must balance Father Sky and Mother Earth in her body by eating things that are both light and things that are grounding. She is both.
Sorry, go ahead.
She is both. She is both. Elements are in her, so she needs both. She is both the water and the fire.
She said she's mineral deficient. Why?
That has to do with her water intake. She's not able to hold the nutrients in.
Oh, so it will change when she drinks more water?
Yes, it will change.
Nice. Okay. Why does she have mysterious dull pain on the left side of her body? What's the root cause of this?
That is her sadness too.
What does she need to understand about this?
To let it go. Don't hold on. Don't hold on to it.
Okay, can she let it go now since she's aware of what it is and she's identified it?
Yes, we will do so.
Thank you. Let me know when you're done doing that.
It is done.
Okay. What is the very root cause of her gut issues?
That is her being.
That is what?
That is her being so unsure of who she is. That is why she needs to focus on who she is. That's why we are trying to tell her she is not living life the way she needs to be. She needs to focus on herself.
Okay, so if she focuses on herself, if she nurtures herself, she goes to the ocean more, she dances, will she notice? What will she notice?
Everything. When you are happy, when you're joyful, the world around you is happy and joyful. Everything.
Okay. Well, can you heal her gut issues and release them then, since she got that message and she's going to focus more on herself?
We will, but if she does not focus, it will come back.
Okay. Okay. But you can at least release them now, heal her gut then for her now?
Yes, we will.
Okay, let me know when you're done doing that.
It is done.
Okay. How does the rest of her body look?
She is well.
Okay. So what exactly is her purpose?
She is a light worker. She is here. She is a light worker.
Okay, well, how can she fulfill her purpose?
We cannot say yet what the purpose is. It will distract her
Why?
because she will focus. She will not do what she needs to do to change first.
Oh, I see.
But it is coming to her. It really is. She will know.
Okay, so she needs to do all these things and then it's going to come?
Yes.
Okay. Where did she come from? You said she's a light worker. Did she come from anywhere?
She came from the stars. Though she does have parts of her that are very much from this earth. She's very much a mixed being, and that's why she's so special.
Can you tell me about this?
She's from a bluer planet. And that is all, that's all.
Okay. All right. What is her superpower?
Her superpower is innate within her. She is her own superpower. She has all the power she wants is in her. That is her power. Her power is her. She is able to connect with people like other people cannot. She sees people through ways that others cannot. She feels your heart. She knows you. She knows all of those that come to her because she feels that she was once a part of them. That is why she can do very dual work, because she is of the stars and of Earth. She is love.
Oh, it's beautiful. Why does she often see a heron fly in the sky? As soon as she got to the Keys, she saw a heron.
That is our gift to her. That is her gift of love. We always show her the heron because the heron waits. The heron waits patiently. The heron, when it hunts so swiftly and mechanically. Just like her, she is waiting in the swamps right now. She is waiting, but that fish will come by her. It will. And the heron is so respected for its majesty and beauty as she will be. That's why it is our gift to her.
It's beautiful. She's wondering who are her spirit guides.
We are her, just of different times. We are her.
And what do you mean just at different times?
We are her of different times of her past and of her future. We are her. We are not any bit different or apart from her. We are always with her, always.
Well, how can she become a clear channel?
All of what we said before. The
Okay.
water, the meditating, the dance. All of that will allow her to be present in her body.
Okay. Well, speaking of that, where should she live?
She is to be where she is right now, even though it's very hard for her. She lives in a place that will soon need her light, that will soon need what she has to offer. That is why it's important that she goes to the ocean and makes time for herself, because she is here. She is a warrior. She is here to be here in these times that feel dark. She is here to be this light.
Okay. All right. So you need her to stay where she is right now?
Yes, it will change though for her very soon. But for now, she must wait.
Okay, can you tell her where the future place she'll live?
She will live in many places. Though, she will find a home by the ocean.
Oh, okay. Okay. In that other time period that you showed her with that island where she grew up before she was taken, where was that island?
That was in the Caribbean. Though, it was the Caribbean.
Do you get a sense which island? Does it have a name?
Macaw.
Okay. Would you want her to go visit there for any reason or no?
She does not need to go visit there, but she will she will feel anytime she is by the water, it will connect her to it all.
Oh, okay. Why did you want her to come here to the Keys?
This is closer to where that place was that she did once live. When she drove by Pigeon Key today, she had a memory, she had a feeling of sailors, of people that once was here. She will keep remembering these things because the people that once visited her in the Caribbean came here as well.
Oh, okay. And what about that lifetime when you showed her all the herbs and how she was able to become a clear channel and that circuit? I mean, you said she could connect with source and basically, is this something you want her to retrieve?
Yes, we do. We've been giving her clues, but she thinks that putting other people before her heals her, but it does not. We are giving her the clues for her. She needs to listen.
How can she listen? How is she missing what you're telling her? Can you tell me?
Things take time. She wants these things to come into her life so immediately, and she gets discouraged when they don't. She needs to know it's okay. Knowledge takes time. I believe it is because when she was given that energy from her mother in that past life, it was given to her in such a way that was so profound and so immediate that now she expects things to happen the same way. When they don't, she thinks it's not working. But it is working. It is working. It just takes time. It just takes time.
Why does it take so long?
It's the density of our planet that we're on now. They just get in the way of growth. She's always battling these energies around her. But it just takes time.
Okay. Well, she has a fear of sharks. Why?
She is afraid of sharks. She is afraid of sharks because they were the apex predator of where she lived on that island. There's many of them around. She had a brother, and a brother died from a shark attack.
Oh.
She saw him not too far off the coast. She saw the shark. She could not help him. And that is why she is afraid. She is afraid what she cannot see.
Does she need to have this fear of sharks in her current lifetime for any reason?
No.
Can she release that fear since she understands where it comes from?
Yes, we will release.
Let's see. What do you want to tell her about smoking marijuana? Do you want her to continue? Do you want her to get rid of this? What do you want to say about this?
Marijuana is the plant of love. That is why she is so drawn to it. She thinks it fills her heart, but she no longer needs it. She does not need to take abuse of it. It is not needed in her any longer. She is strong all on her own. She does not need that herb to make her feel loved any longer.
Well, how does she release the hold that is on her with it? How does she get rid of that?
Every time she wants to smoke, just tell yourself that you are loved, that you love yourself. Just tell yourself you are loved, Sarah. You are loved. You do not need that to suppress any feelings. You are here to feel on this earth. You are not here to be suppressed. You do not need to be clouded no more.
So just every time she wants it, just to tell herself she is love.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. Let's see. Is there anything from her childhood that she blocked out because she has issues that she's curious about?
None at this time that we want to talk about.
All right. Well, does she need these issues?
She does not.
Okay. Well, why does she have? What is the very root cause of her issue? Feeling like she's closed herself off, and that especially like her, especially when it comes to like her own sexuality.
She is She is loved. She does not need to fear anything of her sexuality. She is whole. In the past, there has been traumas, but they are no longer.
Okay. Okay, can you release this and open her body up again and heal her body in the ways that that would benefit her?
Yes.
Thank you. Let me know when you're done doing that.
We are done.
Why does she feel so much guilt for cutting her hair? What's the root cause of this?
She did not want to let go of that part of her life. She felt guilty for letting go part of that life. But she needed to let go. She needed to let go of it.
So can you release this guilt then, since she understands that she was supposed to?
Yes.
Thank you. What about, she feels so sad for the loss of her wisdom teeth. Why? What do you want to tell her about this?
The loss of her wisdom teeth, that was her. The sadness was that she did not have that choice. They were taken out without her knowing the power of her wisdom teeth. She misses them. They were a part and connected to her wisdom. But she will be okay.
I see. Well, can they still help her even though they are out?
Yes.
Can she connect with them in some way?
Yes. We will connect her with her wisdom teeth again.
Okay, thank you. Right. She was curious about tennis. What do you want to tell her? Is that a good thing for her to do?
We are so happy she does this. It helps her focus because she needs to let go. When she does tennis, she thinks about nothing else, and it is so good for her.
Good. Where are the places that she should travel to help awaken and activate herself?
Europe.
Where?
She must go to Europe. She must go to Austria.
Why Austria?
She has a lineage of family there. It comes from her father's side now. There will be great benefit of going there.
What will she notice if she goes there?
She will be able to breathe. She will feel like her lungs have been expanded. She will feel the knowledge that she misses.
Okay, wow. Are there any other places aside from that you want to tell her about?
Any place she goes, she is able to connect. Again, she must go to the ocean. Any place that has the ocean. Portugal would be good for her too.
Oh, okay. What does the name Clara mean to her?
Clara is a name she had in a past life. It is Clara.
Is there anything about that life you want to tell her about?
No, not now.
Okay. Why is she in the job that she's in now? Because she wants to leave it.
She's in this job to help her meet all different kinds of people. She meets all different kinds of people every day. And every time she meets these people, she better understands the human race, helps her better understand how to deal with people, how to deal with emotions. She brings light to her workplace.
I see. Okay. Well, how does she... You told her to be patient, but do you want her to quit or do you want her to stay there for a while?
She will be doing what her gift is soon. She will do both until she is able to break off and just do her gift.
Well, why is she in the situation where she's in debt?
She's in debt because she gives beyond her means. She gives beyond what she has to give. She cannot do that. cannot give more than she has. That is what's wrong. That's what's wrong with her. That's why she does not want to be at work. That's why she does not want these things. She gives more than she can. She needs to take care of herself first. She needs to not give more than she has.
Okay. It's good to know. How can she get out of this debt then?
Money is coming her way. It is. She will understand soon.
Okay. Why did she meet Carl?
Carl is her love. She's met him many lifetimes.
Well, what do you want her to do about this relationship?
Just keep loving him. He needs to feel loved. He does not feel loved in his life now.
Yeah, but what about the situation with him? Do you want her to continue seeing him, or what is it that you would like?
I would like for her not to focus on Carl, to focus on her, but yet show him love. And
Okay.
through that, he will make the decision he needs to make.
Okay. Was he a blue whale?
Yes. Yes, he was.
What is the reason why she has that birthmark on the right side of her nose? What does that mean about her? Does it mean anything about her? What does she need to understand about it?
The birthmark is where she is from. Her freckles are where she is from. And the stars. She can find herself back through the map on her face.
Can you tell me about that? That birthmark then. It means where she's from. Where is that?
And the stars.
How does she read the map on her face?
There's no response.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because they don't want you to know that. Okay. All right. So, what is her connection to Morris and Sussex County, New Jersey?
She's connected there because it is a safe distance for her outside of her city to be able to ground herself. She has lived there once before.
Really? Okay. And you said you want her to be there now for a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right. How can she meditate better?
She can focus on the affirmations of love.
Okay. And how will this help her?
This will help her connect more into her body.
Okay. Right. What food should she eat? And what food should she avoid?
Should eat foods that are of high vibrancy. Adding more fruits and greens to her diet. It is okay to have animal protein, but have it be of high protein, high vibrancy.
What about eggs?
Eggs are okay. Eggs are fine.
That's good to know. She was curious about that. Okay. What about her hormone imbalance? She says she has a hormone imbalance. Why?
That's because she is questioning of who she is. That too will be healed soon.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Well, why is she so exhausted?
Because she gives her energy away. She gives it away.
Well, how can she not give it away? Like, what could she do so that she doesn't do this?
In the morning, she should envision a white light around her. She should envision a light and blue shields that surround her. She is protected.
Good to know. Okay. Does she have a parasite?
Many parasites live within humans, but she has worked to release them. She will need to continue to do what she needs to do.
So is it good to release them then? Okay. She's curious, how can she release them? Is there any other things she could do to do this?
She should fast every 2 weeks for 3 days.
What will happen if she does this?
This will help her body reset. It will help not feed anything that does not need to be in her system.
That's really good to know. Okay. How can she live a life filled with joy?
By seeing the joy that's around her and in her.
What are her passions?
Her passion is love. Her passion is dancing. Her passion is art. She is art. She needs to remember.
Okay. Is it wise to be so invested in Litecoin crypto?
Yes, you will be happy. You will be happy.
Okay. And is there anything you want to tell her about this crypto?
Just keep listening to your instincts.
Okay, because she's wondering, how can she become financially abundant and debt free? And you said money was coming to her.
She will instinctively invest in the right options. They will come to her, the right opportunities. They will. That is why we want her to prepare herself, so she knows.
Okay. And I mean, you told her to keep this job and then, she'll be doing her gift, but what occupation would be most beneficial to herself and others, she's wondering.
Her gift. Her gift will be her occupation.
Okay. All right. Let's see. What's her relationship with her mother?
There's lots of pain there.
Well, why does she have that mother? What's the purpose of her mother in her life? Has she learned all she needed to learn from her mother?
Her mother isn't the teacher, she is the teacher. When her mother gave birth to her, she almost died in the delivery room. She left her body. She came back. She wants to be a mother to you. She wants to be in your life. She sees the joy that you bring others.
What advice do you want to give Sarah about this relationship?
Just love your mother. She just wants love. She feels saddened and too, like she's lost her way. But when you awaken your gift, it will awaken her as well.
Okay, wow. What about her father? What advice do you want to give Sarah about her relationship with her father?
Forgive him. He needs you to forgive him. He wants to hear those words from you.
And can she forgive him?
She already has, but she has not told him so.
What will happen if she tells him?
He will be so relieved.
Will she feel guilt about the credit card statement that was actually hers? What do you want to tell her about this?
It's okay, Sarah. There was much more than just that statement. There was much more.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. What about her brothers? What do you want to tell her about the relationship with her brothers?
You give your brothers hope. You make them see life differently.
What about the relationship with her older brother? What is it that she needs to learn from this?
He has taught her it is people like him in her life that have given her the strength to deal with other people that she has met in her life. Without him as her brother, she would not be able to deal with where she is right now.
Oh, that's really good to know. What about her younger brother?
He gives her a duality of life, shows her the importance of dismissing too much of what is of this life. He helps her see what is around her and not to dismiss modern day conveniences.
Hmm. Do you have any advice for her on her relationship with her brothers?
Call them.
What is that?
Call them.
Oh.
Talk to them more.
Okay. It's good to know. Okay. How can she release the built-up anger that she stores in her?
Her anger will be released when she follows the steps that she needs to do in her life. Her anger will be released.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. What about the depression?
That too.
Okay. What about recycling? She's curious. Does it really make a difference if we recycle?
No.
Okay. All right. So why do they say they are recycling?
It is just another way, another job, another form.
But no one's actually doing it.
It's not that no one's doing it.
It's just that it doesn't make a difference.
It is all just intention.
Oh, okay.
If you should reuse things if you can.
Mm-hmm.
But the recycling, nothing is ever destroyed on this planet. It is always just rearranged. So you cannot really ever recycle. Should be more like reuse.
Okay. So thank you for that. What is her connection to Jesus?
That is, her connection to Jesus is her source of spirituality. That is what her first teacher was.
Is there anything else about that you want to tell her? Okay. How can you awaken a tree, especially the trees that are not fully awake? How do you awaken them?
You can hug them, and when your heart connects to them, you can whisper to them. By them feeling you, it will start to awaken them. It might not happen the first time. It might take many times because their bark is thick. But keep doing it and keep talking to them. Let them know that you are there for them, that you are there to listen.
That's beautiful. Thank you. What about her past dog, Roxy Rose? Who is that? Who is she to Sarah?
She was just a version of herself that came back. She was just a version of herself that came back as a dog to help her.
That's beautiful. And so, is there anything that you want her to know about this connection, this dog?
She made this connection And it made us happy to see that she could connect with Roxy the way she did. They became one.
No. How can she better master herself?
By just knowing who she is. Just knowing who she is, and knowing by that, you'll know what isn't you.
Love it. Okay, how can she release judgment?
She can release judgment by, again, just showing love. It's that.
It's amazing. And how can she be of service?
Just her light is of service. Just her light. All she has to do is shine. It's okay.
Why did she have that dream with the rainbow and the surfers?
Because that was going to help bring her to you. She made that connection with you through that dream. And it gave her a confirmation of where she is today.
Why did you want her to come here to see me?
We wanted her to take this trip. We wanted her to come out. She needed to leave where she was. She needed to come out here to be closer to the water, to be closer to where you can see the stars at night.
Is there anything else you want to tell her about anything at all?
Do not overthink. That is your downfall. Try and breathe. You need to breathe more. Have deeper breaths.
Do you have any final messages for her?
To go with peace and love.
Thank you so very, very much.